Hi, and welcome to a short introduction of our interactive invoice. It was created to address an easier understanding of invoice in the energy market, as the most calls to customer services are due to difficulties with the invoice. The clearing of these difficulties provides a huge savings potential. To start the use of the interactive invoice, the users can click through a short tutorial to get familiar with the features and functionalities. The interactive version of the invoice equals the paper version and is embedded into a website. Its framework consists of the actual invoice at the left side of the page, with the possibility to switch to invoices from previous years. On the upper right side, an introductory video is embedded. Beneath, shortcuts to the most used functions as well as a search option are located. Regarding the interactiveness, let's start with the invoice itself. The navigation through the single pages of the invoice can be done by clicking on the page numbers at the top or at the bottom of the invoice. Alternatively, the arrows at the right side and the left side can be used. Some elements of the invoice are provided with tooltips that show when hovering specific areas. The tooltips contain an explanation of the hovered element, as well as some key functionalities that refer to that specific element. In the case of the credit, the user can choose between getting the money transferred to his bank account or let it be taken into account for the advance payment of the next year. By choosing this option and confirming 2 times, the credit is set to 0 and advance payment is recalculated. For the advanced payment, the possibility to manually adjust the height of the payment is given. To do so, users can propose a new advanced payment, for example 25 euros, which is then shown in the invoice with the colored background. The colored background indicates that the proposed payment is not approved yet. By clicking on an element, the FAQs concerning this element are shown. Using the example of the advanced payment, multiple questions referring to this topic are shown. By clicking on a question, the answer is displayed beneath or directly in the invoice. Some FAQ elements also contain functions associated with the question. If further questions regarding this specific topic occur, users are given the possibility to call a specific number, where they have a lower waiting time than by calling the regular customer service hotline, and will be connected with an expert for that topic. To more easily access the functionalities of the interactive invoice, the section of mostly used functions can be utilized. It contains the submission of the meter reading, the changing of the advance payment, the management of the credit, and finally, an option to mark errors that have been found in the invoice. When starting the error marking function, an alert is shown that specifies that errors can be marked by clicking on the faulty area and can be specified afterwards. Let's say our bonus was not 80 but 100 euros, so we click on the 80 euros. Then we can specify that it should be 100 euros. And the area is then marked red, and when hovering the element, the specification of the error is shown. On the right side, the options of undoing one marking or resetting all markings is given. As the markings need to be saved and submitted, the corresponding button is highlighted. By clicking on the button, we need to confirm that the markings should be submitted, and we then get an alert that we get a confirmation email and the markings will be checked within the next 3 workdays. Last but not least, the framework for a live chat or conversational agent is implemented at the bottom right of the screen. If users have any advanced questions but don't want to call a customer service hotline, this chat application can be used instead.